It's wintertime here in North Carolina, and what that means for us is that our trees are in dormancy. It also means that it's a great time of year to inoculate logs like this one when mushrooms spawn. And that's exactly what we're going to walk through today. And by the end of the video, you should have a better understanding of how to take a log and make it into mushrooms in your own backyard. So the first thing you need to think about when you're going to inoculate a log with mushroom spawn is the log itself. What type of log is it? What type of mushrooms you want to grow? Today, we're going to be inoculating shiitake mushrooms. Two popular logs to use in our area would be oak or sweet gum to inoculate with shiitake mushroom spawn. Today we're going to be using oak. The size of the log itself is something to consider. 3 to 4 foot seems to be the most manageable for most people and the best size for stacking. As far as the diameter of the log, usually 4 to 6 inches seems to be the sweet spot. The log we're working with today is about 5 or 6 inches in diameter. The other materials you're going to need a way to drill into the log. So whether that's a drill bit or they make specialized drill bits like the one that we're using today, 8.5 millimeter bits with a stop on it for the plug spawn and 12 millimeter bit for the sawdust spawn. You're going to need the spawn itself, of course, and you're also going to have to think about the ways that you're going to get that spawn into the wood, into those holes that you've bore. So for plug spawn, it's as easy as hitting it down with a rubber mallet flush with the bark exterior. But if you're going to use sawdust spawn, you need to use a plugger to make sure that you get you're sitting there jabbing the sawdust and you plug it with that sawdust and get it up to the bark surface. So you have a plugger for sawdust, mallet for plug spawn. Then you have to cap it off with something, right? So you're going to need some sort of wax, usually beeswax or cheese wax, something to warm up that wax with, and then something like this dauber here that we're using to daub it on with. As far as approaching the log and drilling your holes, you want to drill probably 4 inches apart in a diamond shaped pattern. And as soon as your holes are ready, you're good to go ahead and start putting your plugs or your sawdust spawn into those holes and then capping it off with the wax. It's really just that simple. So now that we've got beeswax over all of our holes on this log and everywhere that we've plugged, just do a once over, check and make sure you have everything covered. And once you're good to go, you take this log outside into a shady area that doesn't get too much wind, keep it off the ground if you have termites in your area, and check on it here and there throughout a few seasons. And after a while, maybe a year or so, you may be harvesting mushrooms off this log.